Here we go. The countdown has begun. Goody against State here on Shakira's Plateau. Let's get ready for this battle. All right, everybody, welcome to IMBA TV, where everything is in balance. We've got Goody facing off against State here, and State did take down Splendor in his last round, as this is the EU Craft Cup number 30 here at Imbalance TV, where everything is IMBA. I'm MC Dustin. With me is Jim Rayner, who's going to go ahead and take it away for us.
All right. And we saw v.tQState defend a 4-gate push in the previous round. That would be round 6. These players have made it to round 7. This is a 10-round event. The round of 7 is a round where there are only 16 players. So what all this means is these two guys are really good at StarCraft. Anything you'd like to add at this point, MC Duffs?
And that, I agree with that, and it's gonna be an interesting match, I feel.
Yep, this is a very large 4-player map. Because of that, the players have to discover where their opponent is. They don't automatically know where they are located. Now, we're not going to see any cheese or proxy builds by v.tQState because his pylon is placed right beside his nexus, and he's not doing any scouting. So the gateway is now being warped in his main base. Now, we contrast that with Goody, who is actually walling off. Usually we don't see a Terran wall against Protoss, but we are seeing it here, and Goody is such a good player, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Now, State is moving in a scouting probe through the middle of the base, and 2.5 minutes into the game, it's kind of surprising that we only see one scout, and oh, there's another scout, and now they all know where they're located. Well, at this point, State knows where Goody is in the bottom left-hand corner.
And very soon, Goody will know where State is.
Yep, well, yep, he will. And he can probably speculate based on the speed and angle of that probe where he's located as well. At this point, Goody is cranking out a single Marine, getting the orbital command upgrade on his command center, getting the tech lab attachment. The Marine moves to the ramp. Both players have an exact... Well, actually, I would say this. Goody has a very exact idea of what State's build order is, because there's no way State could be spending any more money other than this one pylon, other than the buildings that he has created thus far. A Marauder is next for Goody after the initial Marine. The concussion shell upgrade is being researched. Warp tech upgrade, along with a Stalker, being the first fighting unit for State. Interesting that it's being chrono boosted. State wants that scouting SCV the heck out of his base.
That's right. And it looks like Goody's going to push forward here with a Marine, or a Marauder, and 2 SCVs.
Here we go. Our first offense of the game, 4.5 minutes in. 2 more gateways being warped in.
And that Stalker's going to have some problems here. Good move to go back into the base, and it looks like Nick is catching some lag.
Fortunately, it's before any fighting, so Nick should leave now so that no one gets mad at him. And if he doesn't, he should have left. There he goes. Fantastic.
All right, and these Stalkers are going to take out this Marauder. One Stalker does go down, though.
A second Stalker is about halfway to being built.
And the second Marauder is in the base now.
Ouch.
And Warp Tech is being prioritized over that other Stalker coming out. Just so when these gateways get done, those Stalkers can instantly come out. I think that is a pretty good move.
And I'm not sure what... Okay, there he goes. I guess he's pulling his Stalkers back, so that way he can surprise him. Oh, that's great. He's going to warp in 3.
Exactly. And
that'll shut it down.
That's why he prioritized that warp in, and that's what I'm saying about that. It was a good play. Good play for sure.
Yep.
Great job defending.
That'll end that. And at this point, it looks like Goody just wants to scout with his SCV. He knows it's going to die. Now, if we take a look here, Goody is building a bunker. So he's worried. He's building 2 bunkers in his base. And a Marine and a Marauder. And on top of that...
The 111.
Yep. And the factory will have a tech lab on it, so the factory's not going to produce any units. And tQState, or I should say State, that very thorough move, going after the watchtower first to discover whether or not Goody knows he's coming. That's not a guarantee. Goody could have taken his SCV and moved it out as soon as he saw the stalkers. The stalkers moved so quickly they would have caught up with the SCV. So now at this moment in time, State knows this is a bit of a surprise, and it doesn't matter because bunkers rule.
That's for sure.
And the bunkers are filled with 3 Marauders and 2 Marines, and it's going to take a lot more than 5 stalkers to take that out. Now we're noticing a robotics facility after the 3 warp gates. So as McDuff's would like to say, for all you Gold League players out there or higher, 3-gate robo.
That's right. And there is the expansion nexus is just about to finish up here, as we do see Cloak Tech and Banshees coming out from Goody.
That's expensive.
That's right, it is.
8 minutes into the game, I mean, Goody's not going to be able to expand because he's committing so many resources to this Banshee.
And this robo is producing an observer right now, so that observer will deny that cloak.
Yes, and well, the only thing that Goody can really do is use this Banshee to keep all of State's stalkers in the back of his base. That's the one good thing about the Banshee.
Yeah.
And if we take a look at the unit counting station, I mean, I think State is taking a bit of a dangerous lead. State's got 9 more harvesters, and he's mining off of 2 bases. Goody's only mining off of 1. With all these stalkers and the observer, with the less expensive observer also available, and this, oh man, Goody's in big trouble. This Banshee's in big trouble. Wow. Big win for State to take out that Banshee. It isn't just that the Banshee can kill units, it's that he can, you know what I mean, hang out in the back of, you know, he can hang out back here, and he can hang out back here, and he can force Goody, or force State to stay back. That's a huge loss, a big victory for State. Furthermore, State's observer is now free to roam all over. He doesn't have to keep his observer in the back of his base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I don't know, man. I think, you know, State is in a great position. He knows all of Goody's buildings. He sees every fighting unit he owns.
And it looks like that cloak may actually go to a waste here, Jim, as we do see also a Twilight Council going down right now for State, as well as another factory for Goody.
And he did not, interesting, he did not cancel the cloak. I'm not sure when it arrived, but that's brutal.
That is.
And the economic lead only continues to widen for State. As we speak, Immortals being pumped out. Tell you, a Twilight Council just warped in.
Goody's going for his expansion now, and Goody is sitting quite low in his economy, as he is half, you know, his income is half of his opponent.
And I'll tell you what, Goody's credentials as a CraftCup champion will be tested in this game. Now, if we take a look gas-wise, Goody is mining off of 4 refineries now. That just began. And there we go. Finally, we have a Banshee doing some damage.
Getting some work done. Up to 5 kills.
Where's that observer? There it is. Now, this Banshee will have a tough time if Blink for his stalkers. 1 by 1. These probes are going down. Ouch. Can't take many of those shots. Down to half of its health. The first upgrade on the Twilight Council from State will be speed of the charge speed on the Zealots. No Blink Stalker for State. So the winner of this game will make it into the final 8 of the CraftCup main event number 30. 2 things are on the line, $50 in cash, and entry into the $250 King of the Month tournament.
That's for sure, and Goody is doing some more work on those probes as that Banshee has 12 kills and goes down finally. We see Charge Legs is just about done for these for the Zealots, as well as 3 more warp gates or gateways coming in. Templar Archives. That's right. We may see some awesome Storm action as we also see Phoenixes out on the field.
And the Phoenixes will shut down the Banshee, obviously. Now, one thing I will say, Goody's got 5 tanks with siege modes researched, 7 Marines.
And here comes a Hellion dropship.
Yep. And the Hellion, the blue flame upgrade for the Hellions will complete in about 3 seconds. And there is the Storm research.
That's right.
Let's see if TQState's handy dandy cannon is able to take a couple of pops at this medevac dropship.
And no, it will not. Uh-oh. These probes are in a whole heap of trouble. Blue Flame Hellions right there. Oh, man, so many losses. That is unfortunate to see, as we do see State sitting at 38 probes now. And these Hellions are just going to town.
I'll tell you what, the tide has turned in this match. Here's the complaining.
Go, turn, balance. As we see Goody pushing that Hellion back.
And now I think TQState's desperate and is probably going to want to do some kind of an offensive push. Or maybe not. But I'll tell you this, the tide definitely has turned in this CraftCup round 7.
That's for sure, and it's too bad that State didn't have hindsight of that ship and couldn't pull back his probes. Oh, is this right? I have no idea what's going on here. Looks like I'm gonna have to drop, guys. Oh.
Yep. Well, this.
Is it just?
Okay, we'll probably see you soon, buddy.
Let me see. I don't know.
It was you. It said you lagged for like 6 seconds.
Yeah. Should I drop then?
Right. Wait for one more push.
Because I don't know. I think it was just a BattleNet glitch or something. I'm not sure. But I haven't noticed any lag on my system today, so.
All right. Maybe you want to reset the stream after this game. In any event, let's take a look at the army here. 5 Immortals, 16 Zealots. Those Zealots have the charge upgrade. The Stalkers have Blink. So this is a very powerful army we've got here. Several. How many if we count here? We got 3 High Templars. This is an amazingly powerful Protoss force. Goody has got 9 tanks, 1 Ghost, 7 Marines, 1 Thor. Using Blink to escape. Oh man, look at these tanks on the ledge. They're just going to devour all this stuff on low ground. Even these Immortals will not be able to withstand all these siege tanks on high ground. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, man, TQState had a massive advantage only 5 minutes ago. And look at this, too little too late, a second photon cannon behind his main base. Goody is getting has a third command center with many, many mules. Goody now sits at 80 SCVs, whereas State has only got 49 probes mining off of 2 bases and now a 3rd base. And look at what we have here. Well. 4 Blue Flame Hellions. They go drive right past that expansion. Did Goody miss this expansion? What is he doing?
I have no idea.
Goody could be annihilating this thing. Did he? Oh, there he is. Finally. Holy.